what is life? Depending on whom you ask a question, you will hear different answers. For example, if you ask a student, what is life all about? They will say something like, life is all about friends, enjoyment, relationships, playing games, education, school, college, exams. So if you ask the same question to a person who already completed the education, then you will hear something like, life is all about getting a job, settling down, and getting married. If you ask the same question to a couple who just got married, they will say life is all about experiencing new life, settling down, buying a home, renting a home, or having a children. That's what all the life about. If you ask a couple who already have a children, their life is all about diaper stories, playground stories, education stories, and all their life goes around their kids. Once you have a children and a family and everything is in place and kids education is going on, you may be trying to find other ways to make more money in the job or trying to get up in the ladder in the organizations you're working. If you ask them, hey, how are you, how is life, most of the time the answers are like, okay, going on, not much, or as usual, or routine, life going on. And you will start participating more in religious activities, community activities, and you are trying to explore the spiritual stuff and God, and so life goes on until your kids finish their education. And most of the time the life is all about pushing your children in the academics to achieve the parents' goals, so that parents' dreams can come true in their children's life. Once your children completes their education, gets a job, and they are married, and you are getting close to the retirement, and health problems will start to kick in here and there, and most of the time people spend in the religious activities to find about afterlife and life beyond. Once your kids complete their education, they get married, and you will be retired, and health problems will start increasing more and more. Your health will start to deteriorate, and you will call a good day if you're not in the hospital, and if you can get up from bed by yourself, and if you can walk by yourself, and if you can breathe the fresh air, you will call it a good day, and that is life all about at that point of time. And finally the end arrives, and we will die, and our family cries for a couple of hours a day, and our friends will feel sad about us for a couple of weeks, and our grandchildren may remember us for a couple of years. Then we will be remembered for a generation or two. I don't even know what is my grandfather's father name, so mostly we'll be remembered for 2 generations or for about 100 years. For some, the life may be easy. They're born in good society, good economically sound family, and they're able to meet basic needs, and they're okay. But the other people who are under poverty line, they struggle all their lives, trying to make their ends meet, and trying to make bread, and trying to feed their family. That's all. That is the life of an average 7 billion people on this earth. Other than these 2 categories, there is another category of people. On an average day, if you ask, hey, how are you, and how is life, they say like they're trying to pursue their passion, or trying to contribute something to the society in different areas, like in politics, or in the communities, or in the religious groups. Maybe I call them like influencers, who may be movie stars or celebrities or sports stars, or who is contributing something to the society so that they can be remembered for little longer than the average 7 billion people. For some other people, their life is all about sacrificing for their children, for their family, and making money and passing the inheritance to their next generation. So for some other people, their life is all about earning afterlife benefits, so-called eternal benefits. So they sacrifice their whole lives. They spend the time, money, and resources of their entire lives trying to gain some eternal benefits, that is afterlife benefits. So these influencers leave behind the legacy in the form of audio or video, or the stories which are told from generations to generations, or in online, or so that their stories will be told for more than 100 years, maybe a couple of hundreds years or thousands of years. So they will live little longer, and they will be remembered little longer on the earth. So if you see the big picture, everything boils down to these things. First of all, for most of the people, checking into this earth and living a life, satisfactory life, and cherishing this life and enjoying this life, and making money, and passing the inheritance to our next generations, and to be remembered by these people, maybe for hundreds of years, or a couple of hundreds of years, or and for the eternal benefits. So for me, this is what the life looks all about. So if you can think about anything else that life is all about, leave in comments down below so that we can talk about it. Please subscribe and follow me for the future episodes. I'll be covering a lot of other topics. So thank you so much. Beautiful world through my eyes. You see what I see.